lettuce in my teeth.
Go ahead. I heard the lettuce initiative.
Let us entertain you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once more to Feet on the Street.
Yay!
Neighbor to neighbor,
yes.
person to person, moment to moment. Unscripted, we never know where the hell it's going to go, but we're glad you're here. We're here at Lynn's, 1232 Commerce, ice cream, yogurt, and more. Fantastic burgers, fries, and
I just
anything
had
you
one. It was
actually want.
amazing.
So-
Amazing. Bacon cheeseburger.
Also happy. He's not kidding you. Joined by Mr. Phil St. Jean,
Peace.
my host on
Co-host.
this show. Well, co-host,
Co-host.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But happy first day of spring.
Happy. It's
And,
beautiful out.
Watch out for the snow this coming weekend. If it happens, this is Longview, Washington. So, hey, come down to
Wow.
downtown
Wow.
historic commerce. And you never know what you're going to get. Snow, volcano, you name it. We blow it all away.
Bachelors.
Anyway, tonight we are joined by two distinguished people.
Absolutely.
One of which Longview has been absent from for a while.
Yes.
Mr. Larry Wagle,
The
who
most notorious man in the history of Cowlitz County.
Oh, wow. I mean,
Well
that's a
deserved.
sounds like a
So
challenge.
if you wonder why you don't see the signs on any story that's got a W in front of it, he moved out of town for a while. So, hey, W just means nothing but wiggle anymore.
Oh.
That's a good thing.
Man, I bet you would like to know the very first Ethiopian to ever live in Cowlitz County was
Really?
the late Te Alamayu.
Nice. Nice. Thank you for being here.
And he is the stepson of Shirley Paulson. And Shirley Paulson was the daughter of Mr. Paulson, who sold all of the houses in Longview back in 1923 when the town was first built.
Wow.
That is a fact.
Wow. That's amazing.
You can take that to the bank, it's true.
It is true.
Yes. Even Wagle tells the truth once in a while.
Oh, good boy.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
You're drinking water, I drink beer.
Yeah.
That would be a fun show.
Oh, that should have been the pirate show.
I was drunk.
But we can't do that here.
We show up.
I know, stop that grand, but you know it's true.
And did you know that I once flunked Ray Baker?
Excuse me, you did not.
Oh, here we go.
I did too.
Hang on, it's gonna be a rumpy ride.
All right, now we're in, you're going antagonistic, but you never did flunk me. I was going to hasten your.
Are you trying to say that my memory is slipping?
Larry?
Mine is.
Excuse me.
I remember you were in my class when I taught in the town of Pomeroy. And so I flunked you.
Where in the hell's Pomeroy?
Oh, Pomeroy.
No, he's never been to Pomeroy.
Oh.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh,
You had my
you
Mark
were
Mar-
in my
you-
class
I'm
in
Mark Hard.
Pomeroy, and I flunked you in Pomeroy.
Oh, your other life. Your past life.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your past life.
All right.
Well,
Hey, the shit can get deep here sometimes.
Yeah. That's why I didn't wear
a
socks.
slip sliding away, I guess.
That's right.
Well, if you want to go Paul Simon, and since
Oh, yeah.
Ringo
Nice
Starr is
music
out,
segue on that one. Good job. I like
slip
that.
slide all the time, see.
So my question is, what have you been doing?
Oh, let's see. I've been, well, first of all, let me tell you
Okay.
that my mom and dad met on the Macaw Indian Reservation at Nia Bay.
Wow.
And the thing that they had in common is that for both of them, their very first language was Norwegian.
Oh, wow.
And so these two Norwegians out there on the Macaw Reservation, they got hitched, you see. So that was my first hometown.
Okay.
And then in 1936, we decided to move because my dad might have broken his bakery, to north end of the city of Seattle.
Okay, North Seattle.
And we
okay.
moved into 711 North 100th Street.
You remember the address?
Yep.
Wow.
And
I
for
don't know
a very
mine.
good reason, I can tell you why.
Okay.
But so what happened is we moved in on Thanksgiving Day, 1936. But
Okay.
first they had to sign a contract to, agree to pay for the house.
Right.
They had to pay $2,700
Total
total
for a house.
at $19 a month plus interest.
I think I could afford that rent.
I think I could too.
Yeah.
You can't see that now here.
And so after we paid $2,700, the house was ours.
Okay.
And I still live in the same exact house.
No,
amazing.
that
The
is
only way I can
awesome.
afford to live in Seattle is
Oh, yeah.
that the house has been paid for years.
Wow.
I think that taxes now are just a little bit more than double
Mhm.
the original cost of the whole doggone house.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's a little bit more than $5,000 a year. So,
I know, but how cool?
and yeah.
How cool, living in a house that you grew up in.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome, because I walk by the house I grew up in, the Old West Side,
Yeah.
and I always thought, God, it'd be neat to live there again.
Yeah, yeah,
But, yeah, it's way too big for me. And too expensive.
yeah. It's,
Well, I've moved around to different places, different states, but I always get drawn back home. Because
Yeah.
I was born and raised
Yeah.
here.
yeah.
And it just seems I always end up in Longview again. Kind of like Hotel California. You can check out anytime you want, you can never leave. So, okay, you're living in the same house you were as a kid. So I know you've been retired for some years, so what do you do?
Basically, I pick it.
You're good at that.
Yeah.
Are you still doing that W market with the picket? That that box with
Walmart?
it? Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I just used a dirty word.
Oh, well.
But,
Oh, it's not a dirty word. They don't support us. So, hey, bring it on, because I've never been on their property. I don't know.
well,
Seriously?
anyway.
Never have. No, it was against family code.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I understand. I understand what you're talking about now.
But anyway, I figure, that they should pay their workers decent wages.
Oh, absolutely, I agree.
And so I got to picketing. As a matter of fact, though, I first got picketing with Cesar Chavez. And so, in fact, what happened is that I got fired from RI Long the first time now.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
I was
Yeah.
hoping that would come up. Anyway,
It was on April Fool's Day, 1970, see? And at that time, Cesar Chavez was picketing all the grapes in the country.
Right.
So I picketed for, what was it, 6.5 years,
wow,
up until 1976 when the boycott was over.
right,
Big money won.
fine.
And the farm workers never did get the union that they really deserved.
Oh, that's too bad.
So anyway, I got a lot of experience picketing, and so
Yeah, I like your signs, they're really different.
yeah, and so I
Unique is the word I was looking for, I just thought the word.
yeah. So of course I can picket our long high school
Yeah.
where I want to.
Yeah,
And also I now have a sign that says "Deport Trump." And if you
I like it.
yeah
I like it.
Yeah.
Can we make a t-shirt out of that?
I think we should
Yeah.
we could probably make bucks out of that one.
yeah
Yeah.
Oh, in fact-
Deport Trump, I like that. And then build a wall around him.
I have a better idea.
Okay,
What I want to do is deport him down to Antarctica, you see. And then he can fire every last penguin he wants. And never hurt a single person in the United States.
oh my God, that's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
That is
So
hilarious.
that's what we ought to do.
Okay,
So if you,
petition sign, there'd be a petition going. I'm not, that's, I'm wrong.
yeah, so if you should
We're
happen
supposed to be a
to,
neutral show, though. But I will enjoy the expressions of
We were neutral last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
well,
I tried.
no, I
So you're
don't.
still doing that, right?
you should go up to Seattle, north of the Ship Canal.
Yep.
South is the Snohomish County line.
Okay,
Between
yeah.
Puget Sound and Lake
Oh,
Washington.
beautiful
You
area.
might see a real handsome debonair, 82-year-old picket.
I can't, no way, really?
Yeah,
82,
82.
wow, I'm impressed.
So anyway, with the big sign that says deport Trump. And so if you see a sign in North Seattle that says deport Trump,
It's you.
hey, that's Wagle.
I would drop by and say hi.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm causing trouble.
That's cool. All right, now we're going to you. What have you been doing? It doesn't matter.
Well,
Just hanging out. I like the parade, by the way. I
Yeah.
love it.
I want to sell the house and then start orphanage in Africa.
Really?
The Shirley's name.
Oh, wow. I have a friend, she's down in Africa right now, and she's been showing me pictures, and it's interesting. Very interesting. Very different, well, obviously, culture. So when you came from America, right? What was the most shocking thing that when you got here that you noticed?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
but the thing is, he had quite a shock when he left.
Yeah?
See, there was a communist revolution, and he was one day in his classroom, and a bunch of gunmen came in and started to shoot students as fast as they could shoot students.
Oh, wow.
And late they managed to get out of there alive, see?
Wow.
And Shirley Paulson
Mhm.
was the secretary for the,
USA.
yeah. So anyway, she got him out of Ethiopia.
Nice.
And then he came into my classroom and,
And he entered Wagle world.
oh, that poor kid, yeah. But, so anyway, what he did is, he started speaking
Uh-huh.
and he had an accent. And so I asked him, where are you from?
Mhm.
He said, Ethiopia.
Wow. Wow.
Have you
Is that
ever-
the first teacher, is that the first student you ever had?
From
From Ethiopia?
The
Yeah.
only student I've ever had from Ethiopia.
Wow.
And, of course, being a history teacher.
Right.
Back in the 30s, Mussolini invaded Ethiopia. And then the emperor of Ethiopia, Haile Selassie,
Mhm.
went to the League of Nations and he asked if the League would help him chase Mussolini out of Ethiopia.
Right.
And the League said no. And that was the first time that the world realized that Woodrow Wilson's dream of a United Nations, a League of Nations strong enough to maintain world peace
Right.
didn't work. And so that was in 1936, I think that, 36 is when he came in. And so that was, and of course being a history teacher and seeing a guy from Haile Selassie's empire,
Right.
that was quite amazing
I
to
bet.
me.
But it was. Well, there's thousands and thousands of kids that are adults now that you have taught.
Oh,
Do you have,
I've-
I mean, besides being a smart act saying you fuck everybody, which you did.
Yeah.
Honestly, do you have some that stick out? We don't need to know names, but do you have names that stick out that's a funny story
Oh,
without using names?
Pull that up.
Let's
How long have you been
see.
in Longview?
Since 78.
Let's see.
30 years. Yeah.
I can remember a real nice kid I had in my class, who had a rather rough and ready older brother.
Okay.
And the younger brother went to Vietnam. Really too nice a guy really to be a soldier.
Mhm.
And he didn't survive.
Oh, wow.
He was one of the 3 students they lost in Vietnam. And an excellent gentleman.
Mhm.
And I also remember another fine kid I had in my class.
Is it the guy sitting next to you?
No,
it
he's
was,
not.
it was
No, he's already the one that's been spreading crap on me.
I tried, Ray, I really
know,
tried.
I appreciate
I tried.
that.
But anyway, this kid was from Arlong, and he died of AIDS. And I had 3 students die of AIDS.
Oh, wow.
And, I can't think of his name. Larry Byman was in my class.
Uh-huh.
And he later taught biology.
I know Larry's a good name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in the same class with this other boy.
Oh, wow.
And one time we got to talking about this boy, and we both agreed he was a doggone nice kid.
Wow.
And it was a real shame. I lost 3 kids to AIDS. Tim, and
I know.
Richard.
Okay.
When the sun comes up.
And,
That's why I like to be home when my big house, when the sun comes up, you can see. the
I
sun.
had
Can't
3
see it,
kids
don't do it.
commit murder.
See, look at your
Um,
computer. I know.
I know there was one in our class that did.
Yeah. So, and I must also say that from what I could see of them in the classroom, all 3 of them were darn nice kids in the classroom.
Right.
Of course, I'm not gonna say I can look into his
No,
mind.
no, nobody knows.
Yeah,
But it seems like something like that, it's always, you interview the neighbors, they go, he was a nice guy, he just killed a couple people.
yeah, yeah.
Still hasn't killed anybody.
No, no,
He's a nice guy.
yeah. No, I'm not allowed to have weapons anymore. I'm not. I'm saying, not legal wise.
Yeah, well,
Never been arrested.
oh, you never been arrested? Gee whiz, well, you could have gone to Wagle, see, he was the ACLU chairman. And maybe I could get
Oh, my
you off
gosh.
the hook.
Well, if you don't do anything, you don't need to get off the hook.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I didn't do anything.
Well-
I was better getting away.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you remind me of the worst day of my entire life.
Oh, awesome.
Would have been the 5th of October,
Mm-hmm,
1967.
okay.
Because on the 4th of October, 1967, the Daily News, when it was an afternoon newspaper
Right.
at that time.
Yep.
And so I had a letter in saying that it was unconstitutional to have a chaplain in a public high school.
Because the church estate?
The state constitution says no public money can go to any school
Right.
under sectarian control or influence in whole or in part.
Wow.
So I walked into school on the morning of the 5th,
Mm-hmm.
and all kinds of people wanted to argue with me. It was terrible. I got a nasty note from the superintendent of schools, from the principal of the school where I taught, and also I was called in by the vice principal who told me I could not write any more letters to the Daily News.
If I
And-
recall
Whoa,
correctly,
wait a minute here.
So-
If I recall correctly, you also got some death threats.
What's that?
You also got some death threats, did you?
Oh,
If I recall correctly.
well, that was a minor part of it.
Yes.
I remember I went home that night and I was so exhausted that I crawled, didn't even take my clothes off, I just crawled into bed. And then the radio alarm went off about 6:30 next morning, and I was tuned to a Portland radio station, and I heard on the radio that the Attorney General of Oregon had just said in a case in the Albany Union School District that a public high school cannot have chaplain in Oregon. Now, he based his decision on the First Amendment of the United States. So if he
Okay.
was right, it was true all over the country. I
Right.
just based mine upon the Constitution of the State of Washington. And what I soon found out, though, is that quite often people who are muttering mad are far more dangerous than those who are raging mad.
You know, I work security all my adult life, and it's the quiet ones you gotta be worried about. The ones that are flapping their mouth, that's all they're doing. But you watch that quiet one, it's kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the quiet ones. So I guess I'm not dangerous guy, I'm not.
So Phil,
Yeah.
are you saying I wasn't dangerous when I was in the mall?
You're just jealous because you've
Yeah.
never been fired.
No,
on
you actually
April
were
Fool's Day.
dangerous in the mall and your practical jokes.
Which is coming up, which this year is Easter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Easter's on April Fool's.
Oh, yeah, April Fool's Day, let's see, 1960, 70 I was fired. And let's see, this is 90. No, it's not 90, Wagle, it's 2014, isn't it?
No, it's 2018.
Oh, 2018.
You've lost 4 years, Larry?
28.
Where did those 4 years go?
I don't know, but.
I mean, I get worried when I lose a couple hours.
Yeah.
You've lost 4 years.
Oh, boy.
Man, look what I get looking forward to do.
Well, that's what happens whenever you get fired, you know, and you kind of lose your mind, see? But,
You're totally fired.
You're a classic. You're a classic. By the way, Ray is in his first day of spring outfit. I had to admit it. The red pants, the white Pumas with the red stripe, and the red shirt. I'm amazed. I'm impressed.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Our fashionista here, I don't know,
I was happy just to have clothes on.
which are optional.
Wow, that didn't come out right, did it?
Phil,
Yeah.
which is optional, huh? We could really touch that one, couldn't we?
Yeah, we're not going to though.
You have a project you wanted to talk about, did you not? Something you were trying to do for your homeland?
That was the orphanage.
yeah.
That was the orphanage.
Did you want to talk more about
Go
that?
tell them about it, Pauletta.
My mom left me a house,
Talk a little
a
louder.
duplex
A
house.
little bit louder, please.
You got more volume.
Pauletta, talk into that.
Okay. So she left this big apartment house, 2 of them. So the church took my $190,000, they gave me the house. So I rested there. I used to work for TC. I came in Vision for 18 years. AT&T came and fired me. 240 people fired.
Wow.
And then I came and then stayed there, and then to this day I stay there. But now I need to sell it and then start orphanage in my mom's name, Shirley's name.
Oh, that
Your
gave
mom's name.
Yes, she
That
used
gave
to
me-
work in Africa.
that gave me chills.
She was a typist for the State Department. She worked.
Well, that's
on-
interesting.
Are there ways people can support you, what you are doing?
I don't know.
I mean, his district, Larry could figure out some way.
I know what we can do.
What
What's
can we
that?
do? Let's do something.
Let's do it.
How about all 4 of us going in and robbing a bank? And
Whoa,
then,
whoa,
and
whoa,
then,
whoa,
and then
whoa.
we can finance that orphanage.
Yeah, but from federal prison?
That's what we call a reverse
I'll say that
mortgage.
you did it.
Great, great. 55 years, I've never been arrested. Larry wants me to do a felony.
Well,
Wow.
That
A
was
federal,
asking a serious
a
question.
federal felony, as a matter of fact.
Gee.
I don't see that happening.
well,
Well, see, I'm slow, I couldn't get away.
Isn't that like?
well, boy, I'm slower in hats.
Yeah, robbing, I don't think I'd be a good robber.
No, no.
I've seen
So
Well,
we might have to think of another way besides robbing a bank.
Well, when I was on a ship, I used to aim 3-inch and 5-inch guns.
I know you
And
did.
so what I can do is I can blast the bank away and you can go into the vault.
Why are you involving me?
Well, the thing is,
And
I
not
don't want to
Ray.
go to
If you
jail.
look guilty here, it could
And you don't want to go to jail, so it's okay for me to.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
that's awesome.
But
Thanks,
then,
Larry.
of course, you gotta give
He'll
all the money
support
to
you. He'll make you a sign.
Can I have a sign in my jail?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good.
Everybody do that.
Okay now.
The guys.
I can't know what to say. It's hard for me to be speechless, but I am right now.
Well, the
Yeah,
thing
just-
is, you see, you ought to learn to just stay away from Wagle. That's what you're supposed to learn.
But I like your stories. Not the federal crime ones, but you know. Wow.
Well, if you were a Cape Horn shellback who'd sail around Cape Horn, you'd have plenty of stories too.
Yeah, I probably would.
Yes, because, I mean, you were a former Navy,
Yep.
Yes,
which if you want to elaborate on that, or
Just
I was
whatever.
on the Franklin D. Roosevelt, see, and I aimed the guns on the fourth quarter.
No wonder he wants to do a bank robbery.
So, yeah, so, you know,
Like that one, you did?
easy to blast away a bank with 5-inch guns.
Okay, back to the Navy.
Okay.
I wear red, I could always do the in the Navy.
Yeah.
Be the village people. Oh, how appropriate though. How
You
appropriate.
started making fun of me, so I might as well play along with it.
Well, because you nailed me last week.
I know,
I told you
did.
payback's
And
a
I'm damn
bitch.
proud.
Yeah, then how many people get to do that?
The thing
You
is,
weren't here last week, but there was an ongoing kind of running.
It's an inside joke, literally.
Oh,
Okay, make it outside.
no.
Hey, if you want to know the background of it, catch a previous show on YouTube.
You know how I did that? That was just-
Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm speechless right now. I don't know what to say.
I was gonna say something else.
You know, the great thing about the Navy is you learn all kinds of things. And a lot of things that you're not supposed to. And so, the thing is, you see, I am probably the only person you have ever met.
Oh, you're one of a kind,
Well, I'm the only one you ever met
right?
that ever broke up a fight
Right,
when
right,
I was
right.
Navy shore patrolman
Uh-huh.
between a prostitute who worked in 2 world wars and
Oh,
an
wow.
American sailor. And so therefore, I
Was that
was the
sailor getting his
only,
ass kicked?
oh, he will, let's not,
We won't go into
we
that
gotta be
one.
careful with that one.
Yeah, we won't go
But
into that one.
anyway, you see, the thing is, that's the reason that I knew that
Uh-huh.
all of the students in the days of AIDS should become familiar with condoms.
I agree.
And so, but the school didn't want to go there, see. So we had a great, big, huge hearing worldwide on CNN.
Wow.
And
I didn't know
But,
that.
no, I heard it when I moved to California. He was on the radio and national news down in California.
Oh, wow.
Credits for condoms.
Yes,
Yeah, that was
Wow.
yeah.
I heard it down there. I mean,
Wow.
I'm following O.J. Simpson, and I've got Larry Wagle. It's like,
I read from Larry Wagle than O.J. Simpson.
Well,
I mean,
the thing
jeez.
is,
like
you
what
see,
the hell's he gonna do next?
Exactly.
you're just jealous because Rush Limbaugh never called you
I'm
an
kinda glad it-
imbecile.
I'm. Rush Limbaugh would never have me on his show, first of all.
Well, he called me an imbecile, so
Did you call him back one? I'm not a big Rush Limbaugh fan.
No, but my shipmate back in Boston, he saw Rush Limbaugh call me an imbecile, and he was a 12-year Navy man,
Uh-huh.
and so he sent a letter to Wagle, Mark Morris High School, Longview, Washington, and said, Wagle, you're right, you're absolutely right. And who would question the word of a 12-year
Oh.
U.S. Navy veteran?
I wouldn't.
I would not at all. So I'm right.
I'm not disagreeing with
Of
you.
course, of course.
I mean, in the way the world is, why is it women have the responsibility for birth control? Men need to step up and take care of it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna put it in, expect something out or take care of it before it goes in.
That's right, that's
I've
right.
had my snip, cauterize. There's not gonna be
I
no
don't
many
care.
St. G's going on.
Yeah,
I mean,
I had a vasectomy,
I
that's
think-
what I'm talking about.
no, that's
Yeah.
fine. I just think men have a
Oh,
lot
I
more
agree. Oh,
responsibility than we ought
absolutely.
to.
At 100%, I agree 100% on
Okay,
that.
sorry. That was a little bit of
That's why
personal
they have
opinion.
printing.
gone, gone. By the
Sorry.
way, I wonder if an old Navy sailor is destroying your recording that you're making.
Oh, no, you're doing fine.
Oh, they got me
And
on.
besides, I'm the son of a Marine that passed away this last year, so.
What's that?
My dad passed away this
Oh,
last year.
oh,
He
yeah.
he was a Marine Corps person.
Oh, yeah, when?
October 12th, Columbus Day. And he's sailing a new sea, and he's discovering new land, and he's preparing a new home for me when my day comes.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Was he in Vietnam or?
Lebanon,
Oh, yeah.
he goes back.
Yeah.
He was born in 38,
38, yeah.
and he did his time there, worked 55 years with Weyerhaeuser, but he had his military leave.
Yeah, I was born 35, so he'd be 3 years younger than me. Did he graduate from Longview?
Le Center,
What's that?
Le Center.
Oh, the center, yeah, yeah.
He was born in Elwood, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of started to grow up in Anderson and Alexandria, Indiana. 505 West Van Buren
Yeah.
Street, Alexandria, Indiana, 46001.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
It was, hey, part of my memory. I remember it.
yeah.
No different than you.
The thing is, whenever you're in the service, it's always, you're young when you're in the service. It's a great adventure of your young life,
Uh-huh.
be it Army, Navy,
Sure.
Air Force, whatever.
Mhm.
And
My daughter's third.
you have, my ship sailed, about 125,000 miles
Wow.
on honor. And went around Cape Horn. I was in Cuba, and we sailed away from Cuba, and 2 weeks later, Fidel Castro landed in Cuba to start his revolution. And then in 1956, the day after I was reelected,
Mhm.
we sailed into what we thought was going to be World War III. We really believed it. It turned out to be just a Suez crisis. But I think the Navy might have been kind of playing with their minds a little bit to get us ready for it, what could
Sure.
happen.
Sure.
But Eisenhower and Khrushchev just decided it's not worth World War III.
Nice.
So they agreed that the Israeli, the French, and the British troops would pull out of the Suez Canal,
Mhm.
and Russian soldiers would not go in.
Right.
And so we sailed around, we were at Victoria Forrestal, we sailed around in great big huge lazy circles.
Mhm.
I presume deliberately so the Russian aircraft could see that we had not entered into the Mediterranean.
No, but you're real close.
Yeah, and so we sailed then into Lisbon, we had Liberty in Lisbon, and we got back to the United States on a date that has a lot of meaning to me, December 7th, but 1956, not 19.
No, I know where you're going with that one.
Yeah.
So go ahead and elaborate, because a lot of people aren't aware of that date
Oh, yeah.
and what happened.
Well, of course, you get a history teacher, you know, you
I know.
remember all those things. But, yeah, that was interesting times.
Wow. Just the adventures, I can't imagine how cool.
We are running out of time, so give each of you a chance to say parting words,
The last plug.
because we've got to wrap this thing up.
Well,
Time goes fast.
okay, my turn.
Yep.
Yep.
Go Navy!
Go Navy. I got a nephew in the Navy. Nope. That ain't happening.
What would you like to say? Last words.
Anything, about anything.
Bye.
You can just say bye. Bye. No, we're not ready bye yet. Because we're running late, you know the shout outs. We love you guys. And keep writing comments and stuff. I have a little project I'm starting myself, but we'll talk about more of that next week. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be on assignment next week.
What?
You did, I told you.
No, you did not.
Guess Yeah, I'm gonna be on assignment.
All right.
I'm gonna be in Montana.
Excuse me, I heard you mention Nia Bay. I have a brother that's Makah Indian that I met a few years back on the phone, and his name is Roger Bain. He's my brother,
What's
blood
his last
brother.
name, Bailey?
Bain. Bain.
Bane.
Yeah.
He's
from
I heard
Nia
the
Bay.
name, the last name. You know, in my case, I left the village when I was a year old, but I used to go back during the summer during World War II. And there's a place called Snow Creek about a mile before you hit the reservation. My grandmother had a real nice place there. And so that was during the war. You had all kinds of things going on then. But yeah, and in my case, I know the last names of many families there. But the Parkers,
That's right.
and two of my uncles married Macaw. And so I got a lot of relatives out there near Bay.
Okay, just curious.
Yeah.
Okay, I got forced into reading the shout-outs, which I'm gonna do. This is the first time I've ever done it, 'cause I always forget my glasses.
Are you wearing a rubber?
None of your business.
That's the first time.
None of your business if I'm wearing rubber or not. Rachel,
Maybe
we know where you're at. If the account for you, love ya. Dane German, MB, Olympia, Washington. Love to see you come down here. Maybe be on the show or just hang out. Bonnie Jeffers from Vancouver, Washington. Stephanie from Longview, Washington. Linda Gibson Smith, Victoria, Canada. Susan Williams from England. Vitalis from Kenya. Robin Davis from Idaho. Connie Chitwood Sneed from Windlock. I'm not going to mess up your name, sorry. Lorena Foster Worth from Vader. Candy Cane from Seattle, hi Candy. Debbie Fall Hunter, Vancouver. Alyssa Lauren from Kelso. Steve Lloyd, who used to be in radio, Vancouver, Washington. Doug Knapp, Monroe, Washington. Sherry Ernest Hutton, hi Sherry, Longview. Don Barkham, have I seen, huh? Okay, Barcombe, Grand Forks, North Dakota. Rick Wright, Columbia, South Carolina. Carol Ware, Bremerton, Washington. And Connie Disher from Cleveland, Georgia. Love you guys. Keep watching. Without you, we wouldn't be here.
There's a lot of others that we'd like to name off, but those two. So I don't want to forget you, Penny Gilbert.
Oh, Penny. Yeah, Penny.
Because the list goes on. So let's just say it's like United States, Canada, Mexico, Argentina, England,
We're big time.
Scotland.
We're big time. We're big time now.
China, Japan,
Yeah.
South Korea, not
Sure.
North Korea.
No, not
I'm
North
sorry.
Korea. We wrote
Little
south.
Rocket Man doesn't
Nope.
like me.
No, me neither.
But there are several countries, which may be an easier way just to embrace this. But thank you all so much.
Absolutely.
9 years going on 10, and we don't show a bit of wrinkle, do we?
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Laurel.
Laurel.
Have a good evening, everyone. It's been
Bye.
a great show, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.